Hey, I'm Quentin McEwen and I'm a sheep farmer from Perth County, Ontario. I farm here with my wife Rachel, and we have about 15 purebred Dorsets at this farm. And we farm with my parents, Dennis and Mary Lynn, at another farm, and we have about 30 commercial, which is a crossbred sheep at that farm.
Hi, I'm Mike Swiderski. I'm from Melanchthon Township, which is North Dufferin County. I'm a beef and sheep farmer. We have 170 ewes, and we also run beef stocker cattle.
I chose to go with purebred Dorsets for this farm because I like their mothering instincts. They're really strong and maternal in their traits that way, and they breed out of the season really well. So sheep typically only breed in the fall, but the Dorsets are known for their ability to breed out of season in the springtime as well.
So the sheep on our farm their primary use is for meat production, selling the lambs for meat. We would market our lambs at around 100 pounds, so they would be around 6 months of age when we would sell them, and they're big, strong lambs at that point. We do shear them, and wool would be more of a byproduct. It covers the costs of our shearing, but not a whole lot than that. Our sheep do produce milk, but they're not dairy sheep. Dairy sheep would produce a lot more milk than our sheep, whereas our sheep would have heavier muscling than a dairy sheep.
We shear our sheep about once a year. The fleece usually at that point is about 2 to 3 inches long, and they're ready for a haircut. We shear the sheep because it's similar to humans with our hair, how we need to get haircuts to keep our hair manageable. The sheep need to get their wool clipped to keep it manageable as well and keep them healthy. Because if it gets too long, they become overgrown and it's hard for them to move around and hard for them to digest their food. Shearing doesn't hurt the sheep at all. It's very similar to us getting a haircut. When the hairdresser uses the buzzers on your head to give you a buzz cut, it's the exact same thing with sheep.
Aside from the weather that we all deal with on a daily basis, is predators. So whether it's hawks or ravens, crows, or coyotes and foxes.
So in our area we have a lot of pressure from the local coyote population, so we have to protect our sheep when they're out on pasture. To help keep our sheep safe, we use a high tensile electric fence, which sends electric current throughout, which will shock the coyotes should they try to come through. And we also have a dog, Thor, who is a Marima, and he stays with the sheep 24/7 to guard them and keep them safe.
We employ guard dogs with our sheep, so they live with our sheep all the time. When they're young, when we get them as puppies, we allow them to bond with sheep, so sheep are their best friends. So the type of grazing system we use is called rotational grazing. So we do that on several hundred acres of land, and it involves having the animals on a small area for a short period of time. Our sheep are grazed 364 days a year. Only one day of the year are they inside, and that's when we shear.
In the wintertime at this farm, all of our sheep are housed indoors in the barn. They eat hay and a pellet that we buy in from Master Feeds that's specially formulated to meet their nutrition needs. And then in the summertime, once the weather gets nice and the grass is growing, we move them out onto pasture, where we rotational graze them through about 2 acres at this farm, and at the other farm we rotate through about 5 acres.
In the winter, we do feed our sheep supplemental feed. We feed them hay and a bit of grain as well on a daily basis. So we would unroll round bales of hay on top of the snow, and the sheep would eat the hay out there in the snow. We provide wind protection with them in the form of portable windbreaks. We do also feed them in an area that is protected by a natural wood lot, which keeps them out of the wind.
To help keep our flock healthy, we try to keep very high biosecurity standards. When visitors come in, we get them to wear booties in case they visit another farm so they don't carry diseases into our farm. And we also have an annual vaccination program where before they use lamb, we give them a vaccination booster that gives them immunity to several diseases. And then through their colostrum, which is the first milk that they pass on to their lambs, the lamb's drink, it gives the lambs immunity that way too. So then we get protection for our lambs as well.